Sensational!
Yeah, outstanding play in Chris Robshaw. Nice little celebration coming here from the Barbarians as well. Little clap, they've been working on that in the week. What spirit though from the Barbarians guys. Radrada breaks out from his 22. Of course, he hands it over to Chris Ashton. We see the ash splash. Look at this, look at the devastating power. He gets the fend out as well. Straight through Chris Robshaw and Henry Trinder. Simple 2v1. Mike Brown doesn't have the gas to get back, does as well as he can. Tuisova, outstanding. Ashton, of course, he finishes it with the ash. Great years at Gloucester. He's using their socks. His battle against Marler's going to be fun, as is this battle. Tuisova, Ashton. Well, the touchdown's definitely good in terms of pressure.
Matthew, I have a decision for you.
Yes, turning final wasn't fine.
Yes.
That's outstanding from Chris Ashton. It came from the power.
Gap England. It's got the treble. Justin Tipperick this season. Part of the Lions. Played in the Gold Coast for Wales Sevens in the Six Nations as well. And now the Barbarians. Child of dreams for the Welshman. Chip over the top. Victor Vito already try number 3. And we've only...
With that, if your defence is porous.
We won't ask you two scrum doctors about the scrum. Already over 240 metres made by the Barbarians. Only 13 from England. But driving more from England again. Sacked by the Barbarians. We're playing advantage here. Referee ran out. Mercer. Interesting to see how he goes. Hardly had a chance to talk about England, have we? So little has been their possession. Ford. Trimmed up. Daly. Step it. Elliot Daly. Step there, and then the power as well comes in behind it, and they've scored England. Boy, did they need it. Great feet from... So little has been their possession. Ford. Trimmed up. Daly. Step it. Elliot Daly. Step there, and then the power as well comes in behind it, and they've scored England.
Lovely power as well from Elliot Daly.
Yeah, if you're going to come out the defensive line like Radrada did.
This is better from England. Just wants a ball in hand, and Singleton runs a brilliant angle. Francis bumps off, and England
Squares up. What about this hit from Matavesi? Dylan Hartley just saying the Barbars didn't want to defend. Well, Josh Matavesi does. And then the little tip on here, George Ford just squares up, straightens the defence, opens the hole. Singleton knows exactly where to run. Ashton doesn't want to make the tackles from the hooker. The new age of hookers. They're slim, they're fit, they're fast, they're powerful.
Russell. Vito. The basketball style in Finn Russell. One-handed. There's so much space there for Ashton. And Ashton is it! Ford just beaten to the ball. Radrada. He's assisted 14 of Ashton 24. 14 tries. Daly. To Mercer.
Back to the outside. Doesn't break stride when he bounces off one foot to the other.
Russell. Tip forward. And it's England who come away. Francis. Brilliant angle. And it's another try for England.
Fortunately, it's Benkeze. He taps it back in field to George Ford. And then George Ford keeps the ball alive, steps in off his left, waits for someone to pick a line, and what a line that was from Piers Francis. Kisses.
Curry, Russell, Ashton is tracking again, and then straightens up, back to Finn Russell. Francis chasing the Scotsman. Is there any beating England this season in the Scotland?
Squaring up defence. Watch Finn Russell here as he gets the ball. Turns the corner. Little pump of the ball, that draws in George Ford on the short line of Victor Vito. Ashton round the back, and then he goes and gets a second touch. Does Finn Russell. He's got the pace to get there as well. But it's all about the little pump of the ball here. Look at that little pump. That makes George Ford bite into Victor Vito. Ashton's got the depth and the arc of a run round the corner. And he goes and gets a second touch. Outstanding play. Nolly, he'd have been a pleasure to play off, wouldn't he?
Definitely. It's Victor Vito, for me, that does that damage there.
Young's that kicking game. Radrada Radradra straight through, and just needs to put that ball against the base of the post while touching the ground, and he does that
in that area, but really good strength and awareness from him. But
yeah, it's outstanding power as well that got them over the gain line from.
It's on the field, isn't it? From a celebration of rugby and those 9 tries in the first half to 2 teams who desperately want to win it now. Tuisova is scored by May. Ulia, offside! Brilliant shot!
This is where Tuisova wants it. Fekitoa, brilliant break, but perhaps should have given it there. You've got to play that on. You've got to give the benefit of the doubt there to the attacking team. This is where you just saw in the first half the Barbars gave those 2v1s early before committing into the contact.
Brian.
Yes, Matthew.
For the pass, I'm pretty happy
you're an
with
outside
what I
back.
saw
What
on
do you
the
reckon?
big screen. I'm pretty happy with the pass. There is no clear end of view pictures for us.
I think
The line.
McAllister.
yeah, the England defence are so narrow. You saw so many bodies around the posts because they're worried about the big forward carries from the Barbarians that are taking 2 or 3 white shirts to drag them down. You know, Danny Cipriani there steps in.
Turn over for England. Robson. Daly. Just took his eyes off it, didn't it? And it's going to be the Barbarians who finish with Victor Vito.
Ball is touched by a white player. So try.
Try number 9.